It's still real to me, damn it!
Now back to more of Wrestling on the Spectrum with Brody the Brain Herman, JC and Patrico on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Welcome back to Wrestling on the Spectrum. Today is Saturday, November 15th. It is 11:35 in beautiful Kirkwood, Missouri at the J. Randolph Jr. Studio. Wrestling on the Spectrum is brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. Online, getbc.com. We encourage you guys to get involved in the conversation this morning. All you have to do is go to louinfo.com. You then click Watch Live, and you will be taken to the YouTube channel. The chat is up there. We encourage you guys to come in, especially in just a few minutes. I know Brody's put together a great list of the main eventers that he believes should be, put in that status. And I'm excited to get to that list. But before the break, I had mentioned something about TNA, okay? And during TNA, I don't know how much you follow, Brody, but Santana was the champion. Santana then lost the belt.
Yep.
Okay. He lost it to Frankie Kazarian, which is awesome, by the way. I love that. He's holding the title right now. But here's what I absolutely love about this. Okay. So there were reports going around that Santana didn't show up to his meet and greet afterwards.
Okay.
He didn't show up to the press conference. It was a 1 p.m. call time and he didn't show up. And it was picked up by like news sources, like Bleacher Report had a story on it.
Yep.
Santana could not be reached for comment. TNA could not be reached for comment. People were going crazy like, dude, this guy's got sour grapes. He lost the belt and then stopped showing up and is a no-call, no-show. And everybody ran with it. And then he showed up at the event and came in and ran in, and it was all storyline. My question to you is,
I didn't know that.
The lines have been blurred so much that do you think that there needs to be some sort of a reset to where, hey, this is when a guy is actually out or injured or leaving or actually mad? Or do you love the fact that this continues to keep us guessing and you never know?
I love that it keeps us guessing. That is what's great about wrestling. Keep those lines as blurred as possible. Right. What's real, what's not real. I think you can't take any injury for serious anymore. You just have to really fly by the seat of our pants. Are they injured? Are they not? Surprises are great for a return of wrestling. Obviously, Mike Santana, who was previously paired up with Ortiz in AEW, he wanted to go off and do his own thing, and they kind of had a nasty breakup.
Yeah.
And Santana ends up in TNA. Obviously, for those in TNA are now looking to be the next Joe Hendry and try to climb to WWE status, most of them. And I think Mike Santana is no different. I think Mike Santana will end up on the WWE main roster at some point. Obviously, he dropped the belt to Frankie Kazarian. For those who don't know, Kazarian, who is he's a long-time wrestler, has been wrestling for over 25 years, journeyman, wrestled mostly in TNA. He was in AEW for a cup of coffee.
I think I saw him in ROH a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
like he's one of those guys where he's always been around.
He's always been around.
yeah.
And, I always felt like he should have gotten a run in WWE. Maybe he still will. Right. I know he's getting a little bit up there in age. He's one of the elder statesmen in TNA, along with, Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, and a few other guys like the Hardys. There's some elder statesmen that are there, and he kind of serves in that role. Maybe he gets a shot at WWE. Maybe he doesn't. But glad to see him win the belt. I agree with you, Tony. Glad to see the belt on Frankie Kazarian. Mike Santana, I think, has bigger and brighter things and could have a future on the WWE main roster.
I agree with you, too. And real quick, again, like I said, you guys can get involved. And I want your opinion because Mike Santana, maybe a future, main eventer. But I'm interested in your list here, Brody, and I'm very curious. So, I know the folks are filing into the chat room here on YouTube. Absolutely. You can go to Lou Info on just the search bar there. It'll take you right to us. I know Coach Rosie in the chat room, Podcast Heat as well. So get involved here, and we will be talking about some Survivor Series memories here shortly as well. But Brody, again, I think you kind of you told me that you want to give us this list and just see if we agree or disagree with you when it comes to, in your eyes,
current
these
main
are the
eventers
current
or
main
guys
eventers.
that are on the cusp of being main eventers.
Okay.
I have lists for both AEW and WWE. Right now, these are men's singles, so it's we'll get to the ladies at some point in the upcoming weeks and maybe even tag teams, but it won't include the Bucks and FTR. We are going to be it's going to be interesting.
Real quick. So is this your top 15 of both companies, or your top 15 WWE top 15?
Both companies. We're going to go over it right now.
So men's AEW, professional wrestlers.
Yes, men's singles. All right, AEW right now. First, Samoa Joe at the top of the list. I got Samoa Joe. I think we all agree is a main eventer in AEW.
For sure.
Okay. Bobby Lashley, do we all agree main eventer in AEW?
Maybe. I'm going to give it a maybe.
Okay.
I think he is the elite mid-carder, but I'll say maybe.
Okay. Darby Allin is main eventer in AEW.
Yes.
Konosuke Takeshita on the cusp of being a main eventer in AEW, or
On
is
the
a main
cusp.
eventer? Yeah.
On the cusp. Yep, 100%.
Okay. Kazuchika Okada.
Sure.
Yes.
They paid a lot of money.
Sure. Okay. Kyle Fletcher on the cusp.
I do think so.
I think
he's
he
a
is.
wrestler's
I think he's
wrestler,
there.
And yeah.
I think he's there.
Okay. Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Okay. John Moxley.
Yes.
Adam Page.
Yes.
I know this wrestler may be leaving soon. Chris Jericho.
Yes, I do believe you know what? And I think this is one where some people would disagree with you because they think that, he has maybe slid down a little bit.
He has slid down.
But he's Chris Jericho.
He's a big name, though. He's a big name.
He's Chris freaking Jericho.
And they're going to need it after Cena leaves.
Okay. Edge.
Yeah, I think he'll be back in WWE. I do.
You really do?
I think that once Cena leaves, they are going to need those star powers, the throwbacks to the 2003s eras and things. They're going to look for recognition. They've got the money to pay these guys.
So here's my question. When is Cope's contract up in AEW?
I don't know.
Is it now?
You bring Edge and Christian both back to WWE.
That would rule.
Yes.
I would be all about that.
Okay.
Man.
Yes.
All about that.
That feels like a big deal.
And then you do it within the next year. Yes. Somehow you figure it out to do it.
Yeah.
And then you have one final Hardy's
right.
Edge and Christian match.
Fair enough.
That's a good one.
All right. MJF.
Yes.
Okay.
But he's got to be consistently on television.
Okay. I agree.
If he's not consistently on television, he disappears into the back.
We can get into it, but he needs to go to WWE and get the Cody treatment.
I agree. Swerve Strickland.
Swerve,
absolutely.
yes, but I think with Swerve, I think there are a few things. I think 90% of the puzzle is done.
Okay.
I think there are two more very important central pieces of that puzzle that need to click into place, and then I think we're talking stardom.
Okay.
Well, and Swerve, we forget, right? Batman is only as good as his Joker.
You're right.
You've got to have Austin had Mr. McMahon. So I think a lot of these title runs back in the day that sort of were because they didn't have a strong enough heel.
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely
no
agree
doubt.
with you.
And I got another one here. He needs to win. For anybody who wants to know who needs to win the world title the most in the next year, Will Ospreay.
Absolutely, but I would have put the belt on him when he first came in because, again, I say he's the one that can get out of your bubble of pro wrestling fans and go mainstream. When you grab somebody who hasn't watched wrestling in a while and you show them a Will Ospreay match, they're in.
Yeah, and I think that the way that AEW and Tony Khan is handling Will Ospreay is how the WWE handled Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
right.
They are. It's. I got what they were trying to do.
Okay.
The little engine that never could get it, and then all of a sudden he'll get it, and it's the big celebration. Well, then do that.
Yeah,
we've been here for a while now.
I do.
It's getting to a point,
and I know injuries have
hurt. He needs to win the belt in Wembley next year in 2026. I think it's essential for AEW to do so. Now we're going to go to WWE. Okay, listed off first guy Gunther. Are we all in agreement?
Yeah.
Triple
H loves Gunther. Okay. He is a wrestler's wrestler. He's got it all. Though I miss bigger Gunther every time I see. Yeah, I miss Falta.
I hate saying this, and because I feel like I get yelled at and looked at crazy, but like I'm not a fan. I don't like Gunther. I mean,
why? He's great on the mic.
Is it because he's a good heel? Yeah, he is great on the mic.
He sells.
I don't know. I just, for some reason, I think it's because, and I say this, all right, I'm going to relate it to music because I'm the music guy. I say the same thing about when I say I don't like the band Tool. Tool fans are like, why don't you like the band Tool? It's ridiculous. Tool's the greatest band ever. I just don't like the fact that if I say that, like, Gunther's okay, the Gunther fans jump down your throat.
You're being a Wiener Schnitzel.
I guess
okay.
so.
I would say
he's my favorite wrestler.
His gimmick must be working, brother, because you don't like him.
Whoa! What'd you say, brother? What'd you say, Brody?
Oh, he's my favorite wrestler in all WWE. He's my favorite wrestler in the world.
Whoa.
I'm like one of the only people that I have Gunther merch. I'm the only one that has Gunther merch, I guess.
Wow,
I love Gunther.
Okay, but yes, I still believe that he should be considered.
He's
a main
great.
eventer. Yes,
he's phenomenal. Dominic Mysterio.
Yes.
Crazy
from where he came from.
I still think he's a main eventer.
Look at that reaction in Boston. They wouldn't even let him talk.
I know.
That's heat, brother.
He's really my favorite.
That's not Xbox heat.
Dude, by the way, real quick, before you move on, I mean, the fact that Dominic said to Ray when he goes, you consider yourself the king of the luchadors. You don't even consider yourself to be even half as good as blah, blah. And then he goes, Eddie Guerrero. And Dominic goes, keep your father's name out of my mouth. Dude, I laughed so hard.
Oh, that was great.
It is the best. I love Love it.
Obviously, Brock Lesnar in the mix.
Yeah,
Obvious. That's a
ridiculously.
given.
Looking like a Cro-Magnesian in those Vegas promos. My goodness.
Doesn't
Sitting
he?
out there. Can you imagine him at Golden Corral?
So,
Good God.
okay, here, and I'm sorry to go on kind of another little sidebar
No,
here,
that's
but
fine.
okay, so Brock Lesnar, all right, they said that Brock Lesnar is back in WWE.
Yes,
This
he
wasn't
is.
a one time. If you are, let's just say somebody like Jey Uso, let's say somebody like Drew McIntyre, that is like there all the
Yeah.
time, working your ass off, and Brock Lesnar shows up, has a match. We don't see him on TV. We don't see him anywhere. He all of a sudden shows up on this commercial for WrestleMania. He's getting the ultimate rock star treatment upon rock star treatment. Do the boys in the back go, this is BS? This is BS that he's getting this treatment. And I'm
Okay.
having to work crazy.
He's
do they do that? I'm asking, do they do that?
Tony.
Yeah,
He's been around since 2012.
You're not
I know.
Brock Lesnar.
I'm not saying
Exactly.
I'm not saying
You're
that.
not a freak.
My question is, and I'm not saying say anything directly to Brock Lesnar or
Okay.
say anything to management. I want to know if there is a conversation of folks in the back that are going like, isn't this crazy that he just gets to show up and do
Maybe,
something
but
and
This
we got to
wouldn't
work
it be the
on
same
him?
thing
Brock,
with Cena
and we're
coming in
all
and winning the
making more
IC?
money. No, I'm saying we're all making more money.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think with Brock, I think he's earned it. There may be some others that you could say that about. But
Okay.
again, they're going to need marquee names to fill up this ESPN
Yeah,
deal.
you're right. You're right.
That's fine.
That's fine. You
We're
convinced
going to
me.
get down to it. Braun Breaker on the cusp.
Oh, for sure. He's
Braun
the future.
Breaker
You
is-
called it
Braun
a year
Breaker is
ago.
Yeah.
very much so on the cusp.
Yeah.
I mean, he is, I think he is one or two
Yeah.
PLEs away from breakout.
If
Absolutely,
he doesn't
of
go through
course.
a brick wall or pull a Goldberg and punch a windshield or something
okay.
like that, I'm
That's-
sincerely worried about this
By
guy.
the way, speaking of Braun
Yeah.
Breaker,
Yeah.
yesterday when he on
God.
SmackDown at the end when he speared
Table.
Uso through
Yeah.
that table, there were a few moments there where if you watch him, he was shaking his knee, and
Yeah.
I went, "Oh boy, is that real?
He's
Is that
so
not
intense.
real?"
Yeah.
He is one of those guys that goes from 0 to 1,000 in
Yes,
3
he
seconds.
does.
So
And of course, I put Bronson Reed in there also
Yes.
because you have to.
Good
I have-
on him, right? He's grown into his character.
Oh, absolutely. He's done great with the Paul Heyman rub. He did
Really?
it better. He did a better job than Ryback and Curtis Axel ever did.
Mhm.
Wow.
So then go to CM Punk.
yes,
Sure. If he can stay healthy, guys, don't forget this guy gets injured. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
natural. Your body, your bum card, brother.
Okay,
Yep.
so I say to you, Brody, CM Punk with the belt right now, really cool. Does it do anything for the belt?
I don't think
Or
it
is it
elevates
just a
the
moment
belt
for CM
status. I think it gives you CM Punk and Braun Breaker WrestleMania and have Paul Heyman element in it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I'm like, this is a placeholder right now. Like
Right.
the belt
Yes.
does nothing around CM Punk's waist.
No.
It closed that story, and
Right.
now this is the
We're starting a new
placeholder
one.
until we
Where do we
go
go?
on to the
Now
next
where do we
chapter.
go?
Right. That's why I think they should have saved it for WrestleMania, but alas, I'll reserve judgment.
That's fine. I got a few more names here. Cody Rhodes, we all agree is main
Yes.
eventer.
He can
yes,
stay
for
healthy.
sure.
He's been wrestling a lot. They've been putting him on SmackDown a lot. I am also worried about him getting injured.
Drew McIntyre.
Sure, fantastic,
Yep.
great.
I
heel.
think this guy's on the cusp of being a main eventer. Jacob Fatu.
absolutely if he
Yeah.
can stay healthy
I was
as
going to
well.
say he's got to stay healthy. He's got to stay on TV because until you just said the name Jacob Fatu, I forgot about him.
I did.
But
That's a
he's one of
problem.
your who's on the bench. Absolutely a big name.
Yep.
But another-
I think
you've
he
said
can
that
draw
already.
money. I really do. Jey
for
Uso
sure.
with his charisma, obviously, I put him in this category. Even though
Well.
his work in the ring is not the best, he can't hang work wise with the rest of the
Jey
guys on this
Uso
list.
heel could be another flavor.
Yes.
Okay.
If
Yes.
he's heel main eventer right now, no, not to me.
Right.
Don't-
No, he's
don't
run
you
its course.
think-
It's
Yeah,
like the
it's
Joe
just-
Henry stuff we said.
Yeah.
Don't you think that after seeing that match against CM Punk, don't you think he goes to the back and they go, hey, let's just walk to the ring. Let's just
Right.
walk to the ring. Let's go ahead and change this up because you're gassed by the time you get to the ring.
Yeah.
Well,
And then you're even more gassed by the time
I
the
would
match
send him
gets
a
going.
plane ticket to the PC and let's add some moves to your arsenal, Jay.
what's the ultimate heel move for Jey Uso? The music hits, ready to yeet, and he slowly walks down the aisle.
Yeah.
You don't get your yeet.
No.
Did you see the Miz getting a little heat yesterday because of what he did?
He did the Cena.
No. So Jey Uso got into the ring, and Jay's new thing is
Yeah.
run it back,
Oh,
run my
that's
music
right.
back.
Yeah, he cut
Well,
he
he
cut
did it,
off.
and he goes, run it back, and then all of a sudden, awesome! Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
great. Classic Miz move. I've said this before. I think Miz is up there in the top
so
3 as
cool.
far as character work is concerned
Right,
in the
of
WWE.
course.
He's
I
gonna
have
be
Logan
putting over
Paul
new
on the
songs.
list. I don't know if anyone
Oh,
considers him really
absolutely.
wrestler. I have Logan
Crossover
Paul
star.
on there.
Remember that match with Cena?
Oh,
from
I
this
thought it was
year?
great. I
Great.
said on the
He
show
went.
it was great.
Logan Paul is
Logan was-
ingratiating himself. It is no joke how that maybe the most successful celebrity crossover of all
And
time.
the last 3 guys on the list, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Seth Seth Rollins. I think everybody could agree here on main eventers.
Without
All
question.
right, here's the bigger question. Who do we like better? Do you like the main event roster better in WWE or AEW?
WWE.
Okay.
I mean, listen, I will say this, and we're all fans of AEW. When WWE knows how to present folks that look like a star, you can take the same thing, put it in AEW. It really is like we're living the WCW, WWF days back in the day, where the work rate it is a wrestling show. We were talking about blood and guts in the lobby and just how fun it is, the visceral excitement of it.
I was just going to say to you, I have no problem saying this because I do not think that what I am about to say is a negative comment at all. Okay? I watch WWE because I like to follow the storylines. I like the performance aspect of the WWE. WWE to me is CSI Miami.
Exactly.
I watch AEW because I like watching cops.
Fair enough.
I like watching cops. I like watching Jerry Springer. I like watching some TV like that.
Right.
I could still enjoy that and still enjoy the other thing. And guess what? Everybody can coexist.
Absolutely.
I think everyone can coexist. The wrestlers make more money when there's more competition in the field.
Absolutely.
That's a great point. It's a great thing. I would have done things differently, but hey.
Of course.
Fair enough.
But Jeremy, Brody, Flying Ryan.
Is it time?
It is Thanksgiving, okay? Thanksgiving is very close. Thanksgiving means, to me, Survivor Series. And Jeremy, I know I've been looking in the chat room here. JC asking everybody what their favorite SummerSlam moment is. I know Coach Rosie getting involved. What was his favorite Survivor Series moment?
Let's see here. Loving the 1992 Survivor Series because the Boss Man versus Nails nightstick on a pole match.
I love that, dude. What a throwback there. That is for sure.
Yes.
Wow.
Oof. I don't know. I think that stuffing had some oysters in it.
I know the team over at Podcast Heat chiming in as well. They're partial to Team Bischoff 2003 and Team DX.
Let me read to you these teams because this is so 2003.
Okay, bring it.
Team Bischoff is Chris Jericho, Christian, Mark Henry, Randy Orton, and Scott Steiner with Eric Bischoff, Theodore Long, and Stacy Keibler. They defeated the team of Team Austin, which is Booker T, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Rob Van Dam, Shawn Michaels with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Gotta love the Survivor.
That was the
Series.
babyface team, right? Would have been Rob Van Dam,
100%.
Shawn Michaels, Booker T, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, and that was against the heel Chris Jericho, Christian, Randy Orton, Scott Steiner, Mark. Randy Orton was like the youngest guy in this match. Think about that. That's how long Randy Orton's been wrestling, folks.
I love some 2003
wild.
memories.
Okay, so Brody.
All right.
This version of Beat the Brain is very simple. It's all about Survivor Series.
All right, fair enough.
So there are going to be two different ways for you to gain some points here. Okay. If you get the question right without the multiple choice, you get 2 points.
Okay.
If you have to ask for the multiple choice and you get it correct, you get 1 point.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. JC, are you able to keep score for us here?
Oh, I'm the worst guy to do it, but okay, let's do it. Come on.
Perfect. All right. So here is an example. No points awarded for this question.
Okay.
Survivor Series has been historically held in which month of the year?
November.
All right. So that is correct. He would get 2 points. JC, if you can give me ding ding for 2 points there. There we go. 2 points. And now we go.
All right.
Brody, I have these questions split into 3 categories.
Okay.
I completely skipped easy because I know that you would 100% get easy.
Okay.
So we have normal, hard, and legendary. Okay. Here is question number 1 for the normal category.
Okay.
Again, remember, this is Beat the Brain.
Okay.
At Survivor Series 1990, the iconic character The Undertaker made his official WWF debut as a member of whose team?
Bruce Pritchard's.
But technically,
I'm not talking manager. I want to talk about who is the team
Was Ted
captain.
DiBiase's team?
Ted DiBiase is correct. We will give you the 2 points because I do see what you did there. The manager of the team was Bruce Pritchard.
Right.
Okay, so 2 points. Question number 3. The infamous Montreal screw job happened in what year?
1997.
That is correct. 2 points to the brain. That is
6
question
total, yeah.
Question number 3. In 2012, the faction known as The Shield made their main roster debut by interfering in the main event, costing who the WWE Championship?
Oh, my goodness. It would have been...
Now, don't forget, you can ask for the multiple choice if you need the multiple choice.
I know that they aided CM Punk in the matter, and CM Punk was the champion. So give me the multiple choice.
The multiple choice is John Cena.
Is it Ryback?
It was Ryback.
Okay,
It
I
was
didn't need the
Ryback.
multiple
He
choice.
lives
It-
off those residuals.
Ryback.
It was Ryback.
It was Ryback.
Okay, next question. Here we go. This is the final question in the normal category.
Okay.
The main event of the inaugural Survivor Series was a 5-on-5 traditional elimination match that saw Team Andre the Giant defeat whose team?
Hogan's team.
That is correct. That was super easy. All right, now we move on to difficult, everybody.
Oh, my.
Is everybody ready?
Oh,
Ryan,
gosh.
are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Brody
Okay.
mode
I'm ready.
activated.
Oh.
Which wrestler holds the record for the most total eliminations in the history of the traditional Survivor Series elimination matches?
Ooh. Who's been in Survivor Series a lot?
I love this
Oh,
question so much, by the way.
Holy cow. Is it Kane?
That's who I would have guessed.
I,
What do we think?
I don't know. Jams right now. All right, here we go. Do you want the multiple choice?
He
Is
said
it-
Kane.
is it Kane?
He asked if-
It is not Kane.
Mm.
All right. Multiple choice then.
Is it The Undertaker? Is it Randy Orton? Is it Shawn Michaels?
Mm.
Or is it Hulk Hogan?
Mm.
Give me Shawn Michaels?
I'm sorry, it's Randy Orton.
Wow.
Randy Orton.
Okay.
Randy
All right,
Orton.
Okay, how many
okay.
points? 0?
0 points
0
there.
points. Yeah, I
0
don't know.
points
He's
there.
at 10.
All right, here's the next question. Who was the sole survivor in the inaugural traditional Survivor Series elimination match for the women's division,
Oh, wow.
which took place in 1987?
Oh, wow.
Wow. That would have. Oh, my goodness.
God, these are so great.
These are tough.
Would it have been Wendy? No, it would have been multiple choice. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. We have Sensational Sherry,
Mhm.
Rockin' Robin,
Oh.
Velvet McIntyre, or the Fabulous Moolah.
I gotta go Fabulous Moolah.
You
I
are
guess.
correct,
Okay,
sir.
Okay.
How many points was that? One?
One point.
Just one. Just one.
At Survivor Series 1992, in the 4-on-4 elimination match, which wrestler was the sole survivor for his team after he pinned both Ric Flair and Razor Ramon?
In what year was this?
1992.
92. So Ramon just got there. Oh my goodness. Would it have been? It would not have. It was not Hogan. It would have. Was it Hogan?
Here is your multiple choice
Okay,
for
multiple
1
choice.
point.
Go to multiple choice.
Mr. Perfect, Bret
No.
Hart, the British Bulldog, or Tatanka?
They weren't.
That
Were they
means
giving
Buffalo, by the
Tatanka?
way.
Were they
Tatanka
giving
means
Tatanka the
Buffalo.
push at that point?
I need an answer.
Oh, okay. I'm going with Bret Hart.
It is Tatanka.
It is. They gave Tatanka.
Yeah,
that
they
was
gave
fun.
him the
gave
push.
Tatanka the
They
push.
did. Okay.
Oh
Getting
my
that push,
gosh,
brother.
Couple more here. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to the harder ones here. In 2014, a massive 10-man elimination match was held with the stipulation that if Team Cena lost, all of his teammates would be fired.
Okay.
Somebody made a surprise return to
Sting!
Yeah, it was Sting.
I was
You were
there,
brother.
Sting!
It was Sting. Okay, here we go. Absolutely legendary questions. At Survivor Series in 1995, a wild card elimination match where opponents were mixed onto the same teams. Which superstar was the only person to cleanly pin 2 members of the opposing team? Was it? And I'm giving you the multiple choice.
Yeah.
Was it Razor Ramon,
No.
Fatu, the 1-2-3 Kid, or Savio Vega?
Wow. Is it Savio?
Boom, Savio Vega.
Savio, yeah.
All right, one final question here. The very first elimination ever was suffered by who? He was eliminated by Axe, a member of Demolition.
Okay.
Was it Coco Beware, Tito Santana, Hercules, or the Honky Tonk Man?
Wow. Primetime
wow.
wrestling. Throwback USA.
Can you list those again?
Coco Beware, Tito Santana, Hercules, and the Honky Tonk Man.
I guess I got to go with Tino Santana.
Winner!
Yeah! Oh,
Absolutely
man.
love it.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you beat the brain.
Wow.
This was Wrestling on the Spectrum. For Brody the Brain Herman, for JC, for Flying Ryan Swingler. My name was Tony Patrico. We will talk to you next week. This was Wrestling on the Spectrum.